pouring a little door sill on the garage door, right to the bottom of our drip edge, around to our step. 2 6-inch steps for our patio height. Rebar up on chairs on the edges. In the middle, we need to wheelbarrow this up, so we'll just pick these up as we go. I have a couple loose ones setting here. I'll slide under as we bring the concrete back. We put this box over our sewer, fresh air, and clean out just to make it look a little bit better. And we will be pouring shortly. It's kind of a slow pour, just wheelbarrowing the concrete over. I'll go to time lapse. I'll talk to you at the end. You can see how the chairs really do work. The concrete just gets right under. I'll get this one being dumped. Everything's tied, nothing moves. That's what we want. Even as Jim steps all over it. That's okay, you can't help it, right? You gotta step where you gotta step. Tom's filling in this sill. We're going right to the bottom of our drip board. I got a couple minutes while he gets this in. Just a little 1.5 inch step down, maybe even an inch, to get us from patio height to this man door. Helping the rods up a little bit.
One more row.
That's it. Shooting. Okay. See how we're rotted in low? The concrete's basically setting on that. If it needs to heave a little tiny bit, it can, but it'll never sink because these are drilled in. These are lower than these. There we go. Put a chair under the middle one to help hold that up. If you're up on the ends, you like the middles to be up. Nice, even plane with the rebar. Pulling the mixer in just a little bit. Matt has them. That's pretty good. Okay, last bit of the patio. Okay.
One more right there.
Still getting a couple drips right off of that corner and that corner. As I straight edged it, Steve bull floated it. We just set pieces of cardboard. Hopefully that's done real soon. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. All right, Steve's doing the final bull floating. Just getting everything smoothed out for us. Good looking patio. This is number 3 on this house, so a lot of outdoor seating. That's what we like. Okay, number 2's mixing up. We just took the leftovers from number 1, spread them here. We kept it low. This is helping keep the rebar up. I didn't want to pour a little section and have a discoloration from one truck to the other. So that's why we did that. Pour into the step, and we did get drilled and pinned in, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All the way across there. You said 5? Okay, pouring this front landing. What I like to do is just keep the front of this float nice and clean. And do this as clean as possible. You can see my chalk line right there. I don't want to slop concrete up the face of this rock. We put all that effort into it. I want it to look as nice as it can. So just some little gentle pats. Shake it right into those pores and seal it up. Now as this dries and shrinks, you'll see a little hairline. It'll be tucked way underneath there. You could caulk it if you want to, but any moisture gets in there, it's going to go down into the aggregate and slope away. Keep doing this all the way across the surface, just taking my time. Every once in a while, cleaning my float off. Finishers will thank you in the end. Some of them care, some of them don't care. It's easy and quickly to tell the difference. Okay, last little bit right here. Okay, Jim's just bull floating. Slow and flat. They're picking up the rebar as they go. About 20 feet left. Nice big full barrel. That's a happy barrel right there.
Yeah, second one on.
Okay. All right, let's get this done. Okay, bull float in the end. I hope I got a lot of the pouring. I'm trying to do a little less time lapse and a little more talking and actual pouring. We're winding down the season, only about a month to go.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on to get these jobs done. And plus get some good footage out there. So there it is. Talk to you soon. Okay, this is the joint spacing I chose for this front walk. Center of that pad, we know it wants to crack. So we're going to put a saw cut right down that face. And we know it's going to crack right through there. So then I angled this to center here. Let me stand back. I think it looks really nice. Just a slight turn on it. Where this pad gets skinny, we ended it with a cut. Wet stabbed our ends. We're 5 foot wide, so I like them 6 foot long. Just a little bit out of square. Looks nicer to me. All the way up to the driveway. And we know this end is getting run over. So we have an angle cut right here to protect this corner. We matched it on this side. And this is a longer flare so we clipped that off. Looks a little bit crazy now, but it'll look real nice in the end. We flared it this way longer to give them a more level front sidewalk for the approach. On those crummy winter days or rain days, they can walk right through here fairly level. If they want to go get the mail, they can go this way, but it's a little bit steeper. We talked about it, and that's what we decided to do. So everybody's floating, edging, joining, cleaning up the edges, cleaning up the joints all at the same time so we don't get any discoloration. We'll let this set for a little while. Liquid release, rolled slate to match the patio, porch. Driveway is the only thing that's broomed concrete here. Everything else is decorative. I'll go check on the patio. Okay, this was our first truck. We haven't touched it yet other than edging. It's all in the shade. A little bit of dripping. I believe it's done now. Nothing major. We just caught it with some cardboard, and that'll soak up the water rather than saturating the surface. This was number 2 truck, and as you see, we're almost done out here. This stayed in the truck longer, heated up a little bit. It's all in the sun, so you just keep an eye on where you need to finish concrete first and stay ahead of it. Once you get behind, it's hard to catch up. So I'll put the camera down for a little bit and help out. Okay, so this is all done and ready, all opened up nice and clean. Tomorrow, whenever I'm finishing this, I'll just put a saw cut straight down there. Looks like I could have held that over just a bump, but it looks really close. Okay, let's head around back. I think we're ready there. Concrete's close, it's a little bit soft. I'm going to get started. This is all in full sun now. Like I said earlier, you just want to stay ahead of it. So just start out slow, hit the sun pads, using a little wheel going around the edges and joints. Starting to take nice texture. So we want to make sure we get full impression in there. Flip, roll, different directions, especially in this little swale here. You know, hit it all different directions. Letting these guys get out ahead with the little wheels. Picture framing everything off. Then the big wheel doesn't smash these joints shut. It looks a little bit nicer. There it is from this angle. If you do smash them shut a little bit, you can just take a grinder the next day, clean it up a little bit. Sometimes you have to. Like here, he's missing a spot, so he'll come over here and right in here and there. That'll look nice. Need me on a big wheel, Steve? I'll get one going right up there. Liquid release, pumped up, ready to go. Okay, let's do some rolling. You can see how it lays that texture in, and it starts to repeat itself. Give it a flip, change the angle, pattern is gone. It's that easy. Need a little bit of oil in that, huh?
Yeah.
WD. I can't do anything about that god-awful sound. Hey, spray some liquid in there, Jim.
Ready?
Yep. Good. Good. About this side. Good. Just a little bit. Good. Any better? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? What did I think of that 45 minutes ago? Okay, I just finished up that corner. Everything is all rolled. Real nice. Okay. This was 8 yards. It is about 460 square feet. So a good sized patio for back here. And like I said, there's 3 more throughout this house. So a lot of outside seating. This patio, Don, it's damp. It's not soaking wet, it's just damp. Sprayer is about, well, here's half. I want to get it about 3/4 full. If you make it too full and you go to shake it up, it doesn't really mix very well. So about 3/4 full, a little bit less than that. You can put the lid on it and give it a good shaking, and you just hear it sloshing around in there and the color getting mixed in real good. 1 scoop. Sometimes I do this in a blender. Sometimes I just put it in and give it a shake. It seems to work about the same both ways, but I do like using the blender sometimes and giving it a good mix. So just squirt that edge off. Lock it down and a good shake. So you can just hear how that mixes in there real good. So the nice thing about this, nothing to shield. And the sprayer was sitting there for a second. So give it a shake and keep that thoroughly mixed. So what we started doing is spraying it on. Then I have some guys follow behind me with a broom. And it gives it a real nice look. Unfortunately, everybody's feet are real dirty. I just spent 20 minutes cleaning my boots off. Just helping the material settle in as well as get the leaves off. That time of year. But using the broom seems to take away the blotchiness that I didn't like. And again, it was very minor. Nobody has ever said a word. Just looking how we can always improve our look. I'm really liking this. So there it is, settling in, but that's real thick right there. Just helping it move a little bit, and then it still settles in real nice. So everybody was told to stay off of this for today. Tomorrow we'll come back and seal it. All done. I'll just do like 2 squares at a time. Got a little tiny low spot right here, but man, that's like a 1/16 of an inch deep in water. It's a puddle, but it's not going to stay a puddle for more than an hour after it rains. Okay, Steve just mixed me up another batch. So I do a nice blending just in case it's a little bit different. Quick recoat and then a coat. This is our cut pattern for this patio. I know it's noisy. These are about 6 by 9-foot pad. Following our blue line. I'll get a grinder and go right through there. And right up through there. Okay, we just finished up with another project. Ran back over here. Jim's cleaning the patio just with a push broom. Some leaves and some sticks blew on there. I have a 3/4 full sprayer of sealer. I put my traction grip in it. Now I'm just letting that dissolve a little bit. I'll give it a good shake and a stir. And we're going to seal that patio. We're going to get the upper and lower patio done right now. That way they can walk on them. With this house under construction, we just want to get that accomplished as soon as we can before everybody starts walking on them. And then we have to start back at square one, cleaning. So, here we go. About my favorite part. Looks plain and dull right now. Really like putting the sealer on and watching that color pop out. Always give yourself a test spray. How nice that looks. Nice even coat. On a nice cool day like today, you can put it down a little bit heavier and maybe get it done in one coat. But most likely you'll still have to do 2 coats. I didn't use any xylene today. It's about 55 degrees. Nice and cool. This is going to dry nice and slow. How nice that looks. Our new broom method for pushing that permateak around really pays off. Okay, underway. Running a shield right there. Perfect.
Need it up?
No, I can get underneath there, thanks. Gonna have to go reload the sprayer. First coat always takes a little bit more than second coat, so one more sprayer full and I think we could do everything. I just finished dusting this on. So you can see how second coat just goes a lot faster. Okay, I can get them. So much mud around here. Just trying to hit it different directions from when I did the first pass. And again, picking off the leaves. Sometimes you get them with the end of the sprayer. That's how we want it to look when we're done. Now I always tell the customers, this will look blotchy in the next couple of days. Give it about a month. Give it 28 days to really dry out. And that's the look. And if we need to come back and touch up a couple areas, that's no problem. But you got to give it some time to dry.